how we've gone. It's been a little while since we've won on the bounce, 2 in a row. So, we're pretty pleased with the start to this Super 8s campaign for us.
Just how important could that win turn out to be here at Hull KR?
Who knows? Everyone is important. If you've been involved in this competition before, you understand the importance of, one, trying to get the wins, but trying to get them early. So, we can't understate the importance of this, as well as being in the position that we are, only having 3 home games, to pick up 1 away. That's a big bonus for us. So, puts us in a good position, confidence-wise. The guys showed a lot of resilience tonight, a lot of character. I thought we got soundly embarrassed here last time, and that hurt a lot of us. And to come here and put a performance like that shows a lot of character and where we've grown. It wasn't all plain sailing. Half time, Danny Tickle missed that goal, which could have tied things up there for a little bit, and the scoreline and the situation in the game and how it stood could have been a little bit different, but we couldn't quite shake them for a long time. And the guys spoke about how it might not have been won till the last minute, and they just kept fighting and showed a lot of tough stuff tonight, and we're really, really proud of their efforts as coaches.
Well, a much better performance, and the new boys really seem to be fitting in well.
Yeah, they've really played a part, and some of what they've played, some of the positive stuff about them coming in is what they've added off the field. They're good characters, they're good lads, but the guys have seen some help come. It's one thing to add new blood and add new faces to the team, but to have players of the quality that they've added, that's a step up as well. And from the moment Jackson had his first session before the Leeds game, it just gave a lot of the boys a real positive outlook, and we could see visually the mood and the body language change in them. And as I said, that was the pleasing thing to back up from the Leeds performance to go here tonight. Is we had to win it in a different way, but the pleasing thing for us is, whilst we've done a really good job tonight, there is some improvement in us. There's some players who could find themselves back in here. As difficult as it'll be to select a side to go up against Widnes, there's some areas that we can really get better at, and we'll try and get back to that on Monday.
Thank you.
How pleased are you with Robert Louis' contribution? Came up with some big players there.
Came up with some big plays offensively, and I speak about the influence and the positive influence, I suppose, that Jackson has had. He's probably been the big winner out of it for us. He's really allowed Jackson to step up and take that leadership role, and we've seen the benefit of it. We're seeing him just play the way Robert Louis knows how to play. For mine, the most pleasing thing for me out of his performance tonight was his defence. He really muscled up down that right edge. They caused us some problems, the whole car down that right side with Vai. He was strong, and he got the ball a couple of times, and I thought Robbie did a really good job of helping Ed Chamberlain to contain some of those threats, because, as I said, Hull KR were really strong for long periods in that game. We had to do a lot of work defensively to contain that.
Joey Lussick, how did you think he went on debut?
Yeah, really good. He knows the game, and he talked it up. I'm not saying in a bad way. He was influential in trying to get the guys confident and reminding about the game plan and how he was going to affect some of that. But technically, he's very, very good. You can see he's played at a high level in Australia, and some of his dummy half passing and tackling and his energy to get around. We're really, really happy for those new blokes, and Joey's a lovely kid, as we've learnt over the last couple of days, and the guys are real happy to get the win for those new guys.
Thank you.
Just lastly, I've just got to thank our fans. We only have 3 home games, so they've got a few more games than others. Thankfully, we're not having to travel abroad, but we didn't bring a lot over, but the ones that came, we just, on behalf of the team, we just want to thank them for the effort they made tonight, and they're going to play a part in us being successful if we are successful in this campaign.